Hello, good morning, and welcome to a beautiful day here in Gwent in Wales, and another exciting episode of the restoration of Noel. It's been some time, I know, so I do apologise for the lack of content, and I just want to thank you all for sticking with me. It's been a long wet winter, and it's been difficult to find the motivation to get work done on Noel, as well as finding the money to pay for consumables, paint being the main one. Anyway, we have made some progress worthy, I think, of this episode. So without further ado, I'll show you. Come on in. We have top coated the bulkhead. Ta-da! We did this yesterday. It was a nice day yesterday, as it is today, and I finally had the money to buy the paint. It's taken me some time to get the money together. So it's only a rattle can paint job. I can't afford to do anything more than that, and it's okay. It's not fantastic. I'm pretty critical when it comes to paint work. Bear in mind all of the work that has been done to this bulkhead, and also bear in mind there's no filler at all in this bulkhead. I did use a filler primer. Now this paint is pretty fresh. I only did it yesterday. My plan is, so areas like here, basically there you see the original paint, and I've tried to blend here. So I mean areas like this where there's still the original mark of a repair. I didn't want to totally get rid of everything, because that would meant getting rid of some of the patina, and I wanted to keep some bits that I didn't think were going to cause any more further trouble in terms of rot. I mean, you've got these bits down here that have still got little bits of rust round them. I don't think, that's going to cause me any real headaches in the future, as long as I keep on top of it and don't let it spread, which hopefully I will. So I'm gonna cut all this, polish this back, so we'll be able to see the original paint is still there. I mean, to the touch now, it's all got overspray on it, so I need to clean all that off when the paint's hardened up a bit more. This paint is it's over here. This can here, Buzzweld Coach Enamel, is pretty good. I have been looking at the comments on the Facebook Land Rover Series 2 page, and it's been recommended before. I think there's another one I might want to try next time, which is the Paintman Paints. Might be slightly cheaper, and they've got maybe a better wider fan spray. So yeah, I did this yesterday, and I warmed the workshop up as much as I could, and it was a nice day. And then I did find actually that possibly it was a little bit too warm, because areas then seemed to be drying and the paint not necessarily flowing into the next coat. So yeah, I'll need to, I'm gonna do a bit of flatting with some 2000 grey paper, 3000, and a bit of polishing. I'm not going to go nuts, but I do want to just try on these areas that I want to blend, to try and get a seamless blend. I mean, look, it is a Land Rover. it's my budget restoration. Also here, I just want to point out, there was a cock-up, look at that. It seemed like, you see all those little dimples, water came out the can when I was spraying that bit. It's certainly water anyway. I'm hoping that when it's going to harden off, that I can work that bit, maybe touch up those bits and then flat it back and polish it back, because unfortunately that part of it you are going to see when it's all assembled. I mean, most of this you're not going to see. We have got a sag there. Can you see that sag? Because this bit, I had the side door open. I think this A post was colder than the other one, because in actual fact this A post looks pretty good. I'm not sure, the light's not fantastic, although I've got the doors open, but this A post is almost like a gun finish. I think that's the best part of it, to be honest. So yeah, I'm happy with it. It'll do. I'm not planning on doing a huge amount of painting. I'm not planning on painting the tub, for example. Underneath this mask, this polythene, I had started just polishing this to see what kind of results, because I want to keep the original patina to the vehicle. So you can see the part that's not polished and the part there that's polished. I'm going to keep all that. I'm not planning on redoing it, because we're going to lose the character if I do. That's my plan. It is a balance of having the vehicle looking reasonable, not an absolute crock, and keeping the rust at bay. Oh, and by the way, the front panel's on and painted. Well, I say on. It's only on in basically to keep it out of the way, but that's all painted as well. So there has been progress. It hasn't been massive. It's been difficult to keep the motivation up through the cold and the wet weather. But hopefully now we've got this done. We've turned a corner, and so much more can be done now. I mean, all the bulkhead can now be rust-proofed. And the front of the chassis can all be rust proofed, and I can start bolting things back onto the bulkhead, which of course you know, really help my motivation. So there we are, just a little one. I haven't not been doing things, but it's been difficult through the winter. There's been so many other jobs to be done around the house, and just keeping the place going, keeping the place warm. Cutting wood's been a massive issue for our log burner. I won't bore you with that one. Thanks again to everybody that stuck with me. I see a couple of subscribers have fallen off. You've obviously got, I don't know how that really happens. You get bored with no content. You must go through your YouTube subscription list and go, do you know what, I'm going to bin him off because he hasn't made anything. So I apologize that it's been, what, 2 months, over 2 months. It's still going. I'm still plodding on with Noel. Thanks for everything. Thanks for all the support. Next time, hopefully, you'll see some bits bolted on. Okay? Thank you again. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.